So, hi, I'm Jamie. I'm here at the Oviedo YMCA, and we're in Florida, and it's hot outside. It's a little chilly in here, but we are filming a Baisc class today. Basic meaning easy to follow, but I'm going to try to make it challenging. So, if you're thinking, oh, that's not basic, I'm again going to make it basic as in easy to follow. But I want to challenge everybody that's here. So. Generally in my class I have from 20-year-olds all the way up. My mom is 77 and she's in 90% of my classes. So I want to make it okay for everybody to do. And so I'll give you lots of options and do what you can do, go at your pace. A lot of what I do is timed, so you will be going at your pace. Some things I count, but usually when it's being timed, just try to do as many as you can in that allotted time. Nothing is ever done for more than 60 seconds. So if we're doing something that A, you can't do because of issues, or B, is just a challenge, remember the things you don't like to do are usually the things you get the most out of. So again, go at your pace. And with that, we're going to get started. I'm going to start with a little warm up. A lot of times in my basic class, we do cardio with all kinds of movement, but we're going to stay right in front of the camera today. So no grapevines, no shuffles, stuff like that. So anyway, let's get going with a little bit of a warm up. Relax your neck and shoulders. Just start to move those arms around. You can shift your weight side to side. Relax your neck at all times. And I will continue to tell you to pull your abs in. So important. Every movement we do requires your core and your core to be strong. So keep that in mind. Squeeze the glutes and get the hips forward and open up the chest and hang. And tuck and roll, coming up one vertebrae at a time. So I'm going to continue to move through our warm up, and we'll hold our stretches at the end once everything is warm and ready to stretch. Right now everything's just a little bit too cold, so we want to keep it moving and flowing. But if you have any areas you need to spend a little more time on, you go right ahead. Inhale and exhale. That's a good thing about being home. Nobody's watching, but I still want you to make sure that you're challenging yourself and getting the most out of the workout. So ankles are really important. Give them a quick, gentle stretch. Ankles, and then we go to the quads and our hamstrings underneath the legs. Hip flexors are working. Remember today, every time the knee comes up, the abs come in. So you want to squeeze the quads, pull your belly button towards your spine and under the rib cage. It's like a hollow effect. And then we are stretching the back of the legs, the hamstrings, the glutes. You'll feel this in your lower back as well. Good. And then side knees. Open up the hips, turn them out to the side, working obliques and stretching hips. Here, and then do a little sweep to the back and lift it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do a 1, 2, 3 and open the hips. So pull the abs in. 1, 2, 3. Open the hips. Abs come in. Working the front. Stretching the sides. Stretching the inside, the outside hips. Okay, and circle that right leg around. Give me 4 with a little balance. Again, working the core. Stretching the hips. Hamstrings, glutes, relax the neck, sweep it around. We're going to sweep and add a little squat here. Feet go wide, hips go down. Circle the legs, exhale on the down, open those hips. A couple more of these, picking up the pace a little bit. Exhale down, inhale, exhale. We have 4 and 3. One more. Hips go down nice and low. Feet are wide, hips down, knees behind the toes. A little stretch side to side, relax the shoulders, and then you can kind of roll a little bit with that. Breathing, open those hips up, lift them, and drop. Realign the spine, stretch here, breathing through it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the hips, head above the heart. Once again, lift and tuck and roll. One vertebrae at a time. Stretch, walk it in, heel, toes coming in. Good, kick the butt a little bit. Roll into a ball. So you can go here, here, or drop it down to here. Again, just for a second. Coming back up, hips first, and tuck and roll one vertebrae at a time. Get that spine straight, hip flexors. Stretch, breathe. All right, so shake it all over, chin to chest. Loosen it up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jumping jacks, high or low. Of course, we've got our low here or high. Let's go for 8. Keep it moving, circle the arms. Open the hands, open the chest, and you can tap this out. Circle the arms the other way. A couple of these. Open up the back, coming around. Good, arms go up and down. Here's the high, here's the low. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now just move the hips side to side. Little shuffle. Okay, transverse abdominis muscle. Using it, working it. Warming it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Front back lunges. Stepping forward and back. Couple here. So try to get some strength, some cardio, some core, some stretch, some balance. Try to fit it all in. Little segments at a time. Got some circuits coming up to start with. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Side lunges, lateral lunges. One leg stays straight. One leg is bent. Push your hip back. Try to land nice and light and keep your foot straight. You don't want to exhale. Don't turn that toe out just yet. Good, an option. Power. Let's go with 8. Of course, jumping is an option. If you want that cardio, higher the hands, higher the heart rate. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take it to a back lunge. Stretch. So you get our hip flexor, rectus abdominis up the front. Knee drops, hip goes forward, stretch. Let's go one more on each side here. Hip forward, tuck. Shoulder blades together and down, open the front, and one more here. Good, and tuck. Realign the spine, hips go forward, squeeze the glutes, stretching. Shoulder blades together and down, fold. Stretch here for 8. Usually when your heart rate's up, you want to keep your head above your heart, but as long as you don't get dizzy, should be okay. We're going to do a couple walkouts. So, exhale on the down, walk it out, so stretch, and then walk it out. Pull the abs in, keep the abs strong. Drop the hips, give me a cobra, and exhale, come back up, abs in. Bring it up and stretch. Squeeze the glutes. So 3 more of those. Exhale on the down. So actively stretching. And you're still working chest between the hands, abs in, working that, driving that. Stretch. So inhale, exhale, here's your stretch. Walking out, working. Hands under the shoulders, chest between the hands. Keep the core tight, stretch, abs in to lift the hips, suck them in. Last time, roll this one up. Good, and squeeze. Okay, come on down, abs in. Walk it out, hands under the shoulders, knees or toes. Push up. You're gonna push up and pull back. Okay, so we have a couple here. Warming up, stretching, and working. So again, It's an active stretch. So we're not holding those stretches just yet. This time we're gonna push up and then hips go up, go into a pike. Stretch here for a minute. Get your ankles, abs in, stretch, and then back down. And then back up, exhale, coming up. And continue those. So continue with a couple more of those as you're doing that. Just remember, you always want to keep those ears with your shoulders. Continue those push-up pikes. But remember, when you're in your push-up, your ears are with your shoulders. So anytime you lift that hip, it changes your spine. So that's why we want that alignment. Okay, walking all the way up. Roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Open the arms and stretch the hands. And chest and back. All right. So we're going to get started with a little circuit. Got 4 exercises. We're going to go 2 rounds with them. We're going to run probably about 30 seconds a piece, give or take. So starting with just jumping jacks, go ahead and begin. And again, you can go high or low. You can change the arms and continue that going with the jumping jacks. Remember to keep your core nice and tight. Again, lots of options on these jumping jacks. You're gonna go 30 seconds. You go up and down with the arms as long as you keep your feet going. Is what matters the most. We have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. We're gonna go to a wide squat. Squat, knee up. Make sure that your hands are not pulling on your neck. Exhale on the up. Nice deep squat. Keep that going. On the squat, suck those abs in. Good. Coming up, remember lower abs, obliques, interior obliques, and lower abdominals. We have 5 seconds left on these. You can do it. You can pick up the pace if you like. 4, 3, 2, one more. Good. Take a little break. Starting in 5 seconds, we're doing about a 30-second to 10 rest, 10-second rest. Ski squat, squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the glutes. If you want extra cardio, it can be a power pop. Exhale on the down. Keep that going. You have 20 seconds left here. And again, you could just do a calf raise, keep going. So sometimes I'll be stopping, but I'll tell you to stop when it's time. And it's not time. You got 5 more seconds. Push out the toes, land, toe heel, exhale on the down. 5, 4, and 1. Take a little break, 10 seconds. You could keep moving during that 10 seconds, or you can take your break. All right, beginning. Lateral lunges, side to side, side to side. So that's going to be the move. If you want to make it a little harder, push, push. Good. So either a double or a push. And keep that going. Abs in on the down. This is our 3rd of 4 here. Keep it going. Again, keep that back straight. You don't want to round out your spine. Keep going. You have 10 seconds left on these. We're going to go to our alternating lunges here in a second in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, take a little break, 10 seconds. Again, you could keep moving through that. And we're going with back lunges. So, alternating here. Option 1, we are moving. Up to you, your pace, or of course, we could go here. Okay. Add that little jump. And if you want a little more, you go scissor jumps. Nice and light, or you could go fast. But what you don't want is this. Or you can, if you want to get a little more cardio. But those big legs will shoot that heart rate up without moving too quick. And you have 10 more seconds left on these. Relax your neck and shoulders. And 1, okay. Grab a drink if you need it. That's our first circuit, first set. We're gonna go through those one more time. A little bit quicker maybe, this time around, since you know what's coming up. So we're starting in 5 with jumping jacks. Ready? And begin. Second round, 4 exercises. Get the heart rate up. Challenger. Get as far as you can. Make sure that you are challenging yourself and anybody around you. Make sure you're pushing hard. 5 seconds. And 1, okay. Quick 10-second break. Stretching, moving, working. All right, squat, opposite elbow to knee. Great for that core. Here we go. Exhale. If you want a cardio option, pop, pop. You are turning the shoulders. Exhale. Keep your chest up. Super important. None of this. We're not hinging at the hips or dropping them. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 10-second break. Moving on to ski squat with a calf raise or a pop. Let's go. Abs in. Hips go back. Option is to push off the ground with your toes and then land toe heel. Suck the abs in on the down. Exhale, coming down. Almost there. 5 seconds. And 1. Take a quick break. And back lunges, final of 4. I'm gonna do some arms. Here we go. Back lunges, starting. And you can take it a little higher with a hop in the middle. Pop, down, pop, and down. Suck it in on the down. Belly button comes in and under the rib cage. Third option, scissor jumps. Or you can pick that pace up. Get there. Now if your knees are bothering you, take smaller steps behind you. Back lunges are actually a little easier on your knees than the front. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, go ahead and get some water. We're gonna be going into our second round. I'm going to be using the upper body a little more. So, I know the word burpees, everybody runs. There's several different ways to do them. So, options, if you don't want to go down to the mat, if you have a reason you can't, no problem. I will give you an option. Okay, start with our first cardio. To start off, you're going to tab back. Now arms can go up. They could go here. Whatever works for you. So go ahead and begin. Starting 30 seconds now. Option here, you can go faster or you can scissor. And keep that going. Nice and light on your feet. Keep the arms strong. Chest out. Shoulders down. And we have 10 seconds to go on these. You can go faster. And you can go lower. You go faster in a toe tap. Don't have to jump. 5, 4. Okay, so I'm going to take it down. I'm going to give you options on these. This is how it goes. We're going to start our timer now, and then I'll give options. So just coming back, push up, abs in, back up, jack if you want. You can come down. You are moving. I'm I'm giving options. Go with that one if that works for you. Or you can do the alternating walk out here. Walk in. You can put that push-up in there on the knees. Walk it out. Or the toes. Come hit the knees. Or if you're not hitting the ground, come down. Tap it back. Tap it in. Come up, or you can come down. You can also come down, tap one hand, okay, or both hands. So lots of options on those, no excuses. That's it on that. Take your time. Okay, we are going into back extensions. So come to the front of your mat, come on down, or come onto your mat, front or back. Pull the abs in. So we're gonna come down, squeeze your shoulder blades together, squeeze the glutes, your head in line, ears over the shoulders when you know what's going on. First thing off the mat are abs. Push up, extension, head in line. Okay, begin, 30 seconds. Good. Abs off the ground first, suck them in. Last thing to hit the ground. Your chest comes between your hands. So bring those hands just slightly wider. Fingers facing in slightly. Keep your head in line. And make sure that you are not lifting the head too much. And your back is strong on that push-up. Keep it going. Head in line. Last thing to hit are abs. Last thing off the floor, abs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming all the way up. Good. 10-second stretch. And we're going to our elbows. Roll it up. So upper body is working hard here. Obviously, chest, back, shoulders, everything working. Pull the abs in, knees or toes. So I'll give you options. Starting now, tap, suck it in, tap, suck it in. So here at RY, we have a member who hates these. So we call these the Yolanda. So she knows that every time we do these, she hates them, but they give her great results, and she has become a master at these. So your option is to do these on your knees or even on the hands if that hurts the elbows. If your wrist hurt, go to your fist, keeping that head in line. Pull the abs in as you come up and turn, try to tap the side of the hip, relax the neck and stretch. Roll it up. Okay, there's our 4. Coming up, realign the spine, stretch. And then we're gonna go through each of those one more time and get that upper body stretch. So you'll find your cardio going on. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Let's go. Keep it moving. Keep it light on the feet. Almost there. Strong arms. 5 seconds to go. Do anything, 5 seconds. Push. 1, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down, starting in 10 seconds. We have our burpees. 30 seconds. Push up, jumping jack at the top if you're going all the way. Up, forgot my push up. Keep going. So when you bend, suck the abs in. Go back, keep it strong. Exhale, abs come in. Don't forget your push up. And go at your pace. I'm sure a lot of you can probably be going a little quicker. Don't wait for me. And again, the options, you can walk it through. Exhale and lay down. You can tap it out. You can come down, exhale, and tap, and 1. Okay. We're going down to the mat. In 5, 4, 3, It's a push-up and a back extension. Here we go. Pull the abs in. Shoulder blades together and down. Knees or toes here. Exhale, suck it in. Okay, keep it going. Stay strong. Keep those hands away from your shoulders. Just between your hands. Good, those rhomboids, shoulder blades together and down. Gotta keep those posterior muscles super strong, or they weaken and you end up rolled forward. Your front muscles get super tight, back muscles super weak, and then you're super hunched over, coming up all the way. Okay, quick stretch, 10 seconds. Breathe. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Elbows under the shoulders. Pull the abs in. You kind of want to tuck those hips under, engage that core. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. Keep it going. Exhale on the up. Exhale. Exhale. Keep it going. Stay strong. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. Exhale and suck those abs in. Now, just supporting yourself on those elbows are working your entire upper body. Everything's moving. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Second set over. Come on up. Go ahead and get some water. Refresh. And we'll get back. Okay, so we are going to do some standing core work. You're going to get a little cardio out of this if you want it. It depends on how fast, and I'll give you options to make it a little more challenging or even less challenging, okay? So just a quick recap. Transverse abdominis, wraps around, tighten it up like somebody's going to punch you. It's super important right here. Exterior obliques, and then we have our thoracic right here, and interior obliques and lower abs. So anytime the leg comes up, the abs come in. Just keep that in mind, super important. So we're just gonna start with some standing knee lifts. And it's like if you were on the mat, you would be crunching every time your knee comes up, your abs come in, okay? So you can pick up this pace if you like, or you can add a hop, or you can keep it going. To you. Good. Again, I'll go through the options, but you guys keep this moving. This is all there is to it. You're squeezing your leg to lift it, pulling the abs in. Again, you can add that up, or you can really grab that cardio as long as you're sucking it in. All right, take it down. 1, 2, 3. Sweep it up. 2, 3. Opposite hand to toe. So I know probably a lot of you hopefully are signing in from my class and very much recognize a lot of what we're doing. I appreciate you being here. Miss you. Hope to see you super soon. Not the same without you. Keep going. Keep going on this one. Lower abs. Hamstring stretch. Let's go with both arms. Sweep it up. So I'm very warmed up at this point, and so my leg will probably go a little higher. If you haven't done some good exercising and you're not warmed up, don't push that hamstring too much. Exhale, sweep, good. All right, take it here, arms long. Lower abs. Keep your shoulders down. Sweep it up. So this one, you can go at a faster pace, or you can take your time. Keep the shoulders down. Keep the arms working. Going 20. Almost there. Shoulders down. Good. Stretching the sides. Working the front. Working those obliques. Twist. Good. Now take it out to the side. Leg up, abs in. Leg up, abs in. Shoulders down. Relax your neck. Reach. Keep it going. Getting tough here. About halfway through. Try to keep your back strong. Don't hunch. Chest out. 6 and 5. That's where we're at. And 2 and 1. Circle around. Circle. Okay, let's go with the arms as well. Try to balance. Try to balance. Feel it. Give me one more. On this side, let's switch. Circle, okay. Arms. Everything optional. 2 more here. Last one. Okay, let's realign the spine. Hips forward, get those hip flexors. Fold and stretch. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Tuck and roll 1 vertebrae at a time. We are going to do a quick stretch at the end. Just so you know. Okay. And exterior obliques. Run out to the side. Keep your hips forward, but turn the knee out. And tap. We have 8 here. Opposite elbow to knee. Squeeze. Exterior obliques. And then we have 8 with a balance. Push the heel away. 8. Use your arm. Squeeze on the way down. And 2 and 1 and switch. Squeeze. Press. Squeeze. Stretch and squeeze. Stretch and squeeze. Resist coming down. And relax your neck. Balance for 8. Push out. Open the chest. Keep the hips open. And 4. And 1. Same thing here. Reach and pull. Crunch. Your oblique crunch. We do these laying on the mat, on the regular. You get so much more out of standing with that balance. So instead of just the front, lower abs working that transfers all the way around. Working legs, front and back. One more here. Good. And switch, crunch. Exhale. Exhale. Remember to use your back muscles, your arm muscles, your quads. But focus on that core. Good. And then go ahead and balance. Push your heel in, crunch. And wobbling is working. It's challenging your core. 2 more. Last one. Good. Realign. Quick stretch. Breathe for a minute. Whatever feels good. As long as you roll up the center and realign, that's fine. You could go ragdoll arms, or if you need support, hip flexors, get them. Stretch. Okay. One leg back. Pull it in. Exhale. Crunch. Back muscles, front muscles. Don't forget your glutes, your arms, your back. And crunch. And balance. 8. Got this. Shorten the distance between the ribs and the hips. Suck it in and switch. Get back muscles and front. We don't have weights to use right now, but just make sure that you are focusing mostly on the core, but get your back and front muscles or arm muscles. Balance. Core. Squeeze the butt back there, but don't arch. Work the back, work the front. 4 more. 2. Realign, stretch. Breathe. And coming up when you're ready, 1 vertebrae at a time. Good. Feet wide on these hip flexors this time. If your hip flexors are tight, if you're sitting all the time, so important to keep them flexible. Hamstrings, glutes, lower abs, tuck and roll. All right, you guys, we're gonna do a quick little stretch here. I hope you got enough out of that. Go ahead and play that back a couple times. If you haven't gotten everything that you want out of that, if you're not feeling challenged at all, just go back and rewind and do it again and again and again some more. So I'm gonna go ahead and stretch just so that you understand that's super important, stretching. So if you don't have time right after a workout, just find time at some point to stretch. It's so important. So go ahead and lay back and you're just gonna bring your arms over your head, stretch and lengthen, lift. Try to make your body as long as you can. Stretching. Good, now bring your hands to your side and go ahead and relax your body. Close your eyes. I want you to relax with every exhale. So let your heart rate come down. And every time you exhale, breathing naturally, just try to relax a different part of your body, something that's feeling tense. And let your body just fall into the mat. Let your weight go into the mat. Let all of your attention, all of your concerns, all of your frustration sink into that mat on the exhale. Because when we're done, we're going to put that mat away and walk away and leave those worries and tension and fears behind. So heart rate's coming down slowly. Go ahead and close your eyes. Relax your forehead, your eyes, any tension in your face, your ears, your jaw. Relax your neck. And then go ahead and look side to side. Gently just move your neck from side to side. Take your time. Keeping your face relaxed. No tension in the face, the eyes, the forehead. No tension in your jaw. Even those ears, I can actually wiggle my ears. So when I'm tense, even those tighten up. So make sure everything's nice and relaxing. Go ahead and bring your chin center. Take a deep breath, increase your rib cage as you inhale. As you exhale, bring that rib cage back down. Relax your chest, your upper back, your shoulders, your arms, biceps, all those muscles we worked. Just let your arms loosen up, shaking them out. Then take a deep breath, increase your abdominals as you inhale. Those abs pushed out, and as you exhale, bring them back in and let your abs relax. Your abdominals, your lower back, your waist. Relax your hips, your glutes, those hip flexors. Relax the legs, the quads, the hamstrings, the knees, the back of the knees. Your calves, your shins, let your ankles relax, let your feet drop. Go ahead and move the toes around and your ankles a little bit. And then when you're ready, relax them. And we have 5 deep breaths. Inhale through the nose for 5 count. Hold for 5 count. Exhale through the mouth on 5. Hold your breath for 5 and then back in. So 4 rounds of breathing. Go ahead and begin that and I'll talk you through it again. Inhaling through the nose, count to 5. Hold your breath for 5. Slowly exhale through the mouth as slow as you can and then hold at the bottom for 5. If you can, try to go a little longer, maybe a 6 count, an 8 count, a 10 count. Whatever you can do to slow down that breathing. It's going to relax your body, your mind, your bones. You know, when we work out, it's not just the muscles, it's the bones and the joints. Everything is being worked, so you have to relax everything at the same time. And when you're done with your breathing, bring the knees in. Turn to the side a little here. Bring the knees in nice and close. You're going to wrap your arms, bring them in, breathe, and now exhale, chin to chest, roll, get a little tighter. And then relax your head, neck, and shoulders. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Relax the hips, the butt, the spine, the shoulders, the glutes. And you can stay right there or you can rock side to side. Massaging your back. Relaxing your neck. 5, 4, and 1 feet up, getting that blood flowing in the opposite direction. We are always pulling the blood down to the feet. If you have achy feet, try to get them above your head, definitely above your heart, but if you can get them up and get that blood going in the other direction, you'll take a lot of pressure off of the feet. So just a little stretch in the ankles. Flex the feet, toes down, hamstrings. Relax your back and stretch. And the knees to one side. Inhale, exhale, and stretch. Relax your shoulders, your hips, your spine, your neck. Twisting releases tension, and not only tension, but releases toxins, bad toxins in the body when you twist. So make sure you get a twist in every day. Inhale, exhale, try to keep your shoulder on the ground. Relax the spine, hips, back, neck, neck, shoulders. Exhale, breathe, 8, 7. Relax. And top leg. Okay, last one, just stretch again. Realign, and we'll come up. You're going to bring your hands behind the knees and roll. Massaging your back, separating the vertebrae. We a couple, 3, 4, 5, 10, whatever you have time for. Coming up, pull the abs in, flip it around. To a down dog, we're going to hold for just a second. Getting your calves stretched out here. Stretching the ankles. Bring your heels up, press them down. Nose to knee, chin to chest for 8. And release. Coming up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Tuck and roll in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Get the hip flexors. Inhale all the good energy. Exhale all the bad. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you. Hope to see you again soon.